Here at Perkiomen Valley, we believe that summer reading is an important component of an overall reading program. Just because school is out doesn't mean reading and learning should stop.
I feel summer reading prepared me for the upcoming years by kind of showing me what curriculum I'd be learning in the English classes and what kind of style of literature we'd be learning.
I feel that summer reading really prepared me for the upcoming years because it exposed me to a wider variety of vocabulary that I may not have been predisposed to beforehand. And also, I really feel like the reading helped me just explore different styles of writing.
So PV's secondary summer reading program has changed this year from previous years. Some teachers and administrators looked at it and thought, is this really real world reading? So we've shifted it to not require those post-it notes that some people might remember. And we really have shifted it to try to encourage reading in all students. And so we've expanded our list. We've given students more choices, and really our goal is to promote lifelong reading and literacy all throughout life. There's a whole lot of research that now shows that if students are not reading at all over the summer, that they will lose ground. They can lose their reading level, and they also don't remember their learning as well.
For the elementary level, reading increases the vocabulary and lays the foundation of a lifelong reading habit. Here is the amount of time students are asked to read over the summer.
Pennsylvania has a goal that all students K-12 read at least 25 texts over the course of a calendar year, not just a school year, but all 12 months. So we hope that that's encouraging that as well.
For those entering middle school, they will be asked to choose 2 books that they will enjoy reading over the summer from the Reading Olympics book list. It is also encouraged to complete your PV book log to track the amount of books you read. Be prepared to share your books with classmates in the fall. Here are some options for sharing.
Summer reading encourages students to keep up their interest and love of reading. So people will come in and check out the summer reading books towards the end of the school year or at the beginning of next school year. And then if they find something they like, we can recommend books that are similar to that and keep them on that path of enjoying different books throughout the year.
For high school summer reading, select 2 books that you will enjoy reading over the summer that is from the Reading Olympics book list. Your job this summer is to be an active reader. It is encouraged to complete your PV book log and to write down a list of books you want to read in the future. In the fall, be prepared to share your reading with classmates. Options for sharing.
What I would change about summer reading is broadening the options for kids to choose from. If we choose from more genres, they'd be more interested in what they're doing.
You have such a contained variety of genres. Granted, there are different selections and different genres that you can choose from, but I feel like if there were more genres to choose from, you'd have more students that were interested and engaged in the summer reading.
The new list that we're using for summer reading is the Montgomery County Reading Olympics list. There are all different types of books, different genres, including fiction, nonfiction, there are some graphic novels, some novels written in verse, and lots of different varieties. So if you like science fiction or realistic fiction, there's something for everyone.
And if you've participated in summer reading in the past, the list used to be 4 or 5 texts. So that's another thing we're really trying to encourage. Real readers self-select their text. So there's still a list, but as Mrs. Lanehart said, there's 40 texts and many, many different genres to choose from.
I feel like the new system will be very effective in engaging the students because although you'll have to read one more book over the summer, you'll be able to choose from a wider variety of genres and style of writings that the children might just be more interested in, and it'll increase the odds that they'll want to read over the summer and maybe even in their free time.
But you can always go back to that book and then it'll seem better than it did before.
To read. Like action, mysteries, or horror, stuff like that.
I just generally like to read.
Reading, like if you read like longer books, it'll give you a head start. It'll give you like a little bit of head start in like college and high school and middle school. If there's a good author, then you feel like that character and you feel what they're going through.
We still encourage the students to keep a log, and also we're encouraging students this year to keep a what I want to read next list, because there's also research that shows if you have something you want to read, you're more likely to pick up that next book. But why we've really gone away from a test text or post-it notes, which we've done most recently. We've really decided to move away from that because we thought, what do real readers do? What do I do when I read a book? I share it with others. I come tell Mrs. Lanehart. I talk to my friends about it. I participate in a book club. So the options and what's listed on the summer reading website are just some options that students might be asked to do. Some are tech options, some are not technology related, but really what we're going for is we want students sharing their text. What did they like? What did they not like? Would they recommend this? What other students would maybe be drawn to that type of text?
We love reading!